Hello, welcome to Icon Domain. One of my friends asked me, I want to start learning how to code. What applications do I need to install in my laptop to get me started? Okay, guys, welcome. If you are a beginner and you want to learn how to code, there are many editors, many programs that you can use to start learning how to code. But if you want to find out how I do it, click like, subscribe to the channel, and you will find out what application I installed in my machine and how I code using those applications. Now I want to show you how to install. The very first application that I recommend for you is VS Code, Microsoft Visual Code Editor. This is the app I use. Now to find out more about this app, let's go to Google, double click on Google. Now just type here VSCode. Click enter. Now this is the VSCode editing. Okay. Now if you want to download this app, just click on this first link. It goes to download for Windows. Now, what if your machine is a Mac OS? You will click here. What if your machine is Linux? You will click here to download or to see the home page for Mac OS or Linux. But my machine is Microsoft. Okay, my machine is Windows rather. So I'm going to go with Windows installer. So click there to download. Now scroll down. However, you can scroll on this button, see the download. So let's click on our download button. Now we are using a Windows computer, right? My operating system is Windows 11. So this is my spec. If you have Windows 8, Windows 10, or Windows 11, you can install this application, Windows Visual Studio Code. Now let's click. Now you see down, our app is downloading. Okay, our app is downloading. Let's give it some time to download, and then we are going to go straight to the installer. Few seconds. Okay. So guys, like I said before, you can install Visual VS Code. It will be our main editor from which we are going to code. However, we are also going to download and install XAMPP. This will be for us to be able to manage our database. So, but for now, just follow me. Now our download is completed. Now we can click here, show in folder. It will take us direct to our download folder, and this is it. Double click on this link. Double click on that link and wait for the installer to get ready. The size of the application is about 886 MB. So take accept and then next. This is the download directory that our app will be stored. Take next. Visual Studio Code. Take next. Now I'll just take this. Okay, take next. Now install. Now our installation is running. Just give it a moment, let our application install, and then after that we are going to, guys, I'm also going to give a bonus for this installation. We are going to install some Visual Studio extensions. Okay, some of these extensions I will take it later. We are going to install some Laravel extensions, but for now we are not into Laravel. I will install some other extension. When we start Laravel tutorial, then we are going to add, I will show you how to add Laravel extension in your Visual Studio Code. Now our installation is completed. Take finish. Now minimize this so we can see our application right from here. Also, let's wait for the machine to initialize. So our application is open. Voila, VS Code is completely installed in our machine. Now, how do we get started? If you click here, it's going to open a new window and we can start creating a new folder for our new application. But that is not what I'm going to do now. The second part of this tutorial will be I want to install some extensions, some Visual Studio extension. This extension will help us to make it to beautify our code and sometimes to format our code. So I will start with the first one. Click on this. This is the extension icon. So once you click on this you will find all other extensions for that support Visual Studio Code will appear here. But what I want you to start by typing PHP debug. So let's type PHP debug. PHP debug. Okay. Now I want you to look for PHP debug by Xdebug. So we go down to, so these are the PHP. We are looking for Xdebug, this one, the first one. So click. Now you can install this extension. Click here to install this extension. Now you can read further what this extension do on your Visual Studio Code. It manage pull requests and conduct code review in your IDE with full source tree content. So you can read further what it does. Now, why this one installs? The next one, I want to install PHP IntelliSense. So we type here PHP Intel. Okay. Now let's what have I typed? I think there's a typo. Okay. This is by, let me just start back. PHP IntelliSense. Okay, PHP IntelliSense. We are looking for the one by PHP IntelliSense. So we check out the names. This is not this one. Go down. PHP. Okay. Where is it? Let me just check out this one. Okay, I will install this one, no issue. Install, it is installing. The next I want to install is PHP namespace. Okay, PHP namespace, but resolver, PHP namespace resolver, and this one will be by Mehendi. So where is it? This one. Take the first option, PHP Mehendi Hassan. Install this extension. Do you trust the author? Take install. It's installing. The next I want is format HTML. So the next is format HTML. Take enter. Take which one we want. We want let's see which one we can install from here. Let me try this HTML formatter. Let's try this. Install. Now the next is pretty code. You now come here, type prettier. Let's type prettier, and this prettier is by prettier. Take this one, first option, code formatter. This one will format our codes, to give us enough space so our code will be more readable. Now, for now, let me see which else. Okay, for now, guys, let's continue with these ones, but I promise you we are going to add more as we proceed. So guys, this will be the end of the tutorial. Like, subscribe, and follow. You have more interesting tutorials, and I guarantee you within a short period of time you become a beginner to an advanced developer. Ciao. Thank you. Bye bye.